Well, good Saturday afternoon. It is March the 11th, I believe. And after watching the Cats lose last night, I thought this would be a great day to go fishing. Other than the temperature is under 40 degrees, which is going to make for a chilly day, that's fine. I'll be going to Carter Caves today. My goal is to show bank access fishing points like my last video for Greenbow did. But this is for you bank fishermen. As you come down the hill, at the bottom of the hill, you'll find a bridge that crosses Tygarts Creek. And there are places to park, so if you wanted to fish or have wanted to fish Tygarts Creek before, just know that there is an opportunity heading toward Carter Caves that you can fish. And like I said, there's areas to park. You can park here and go down to fish the creek. You can see that right there. And you can also park on the other side of the creek. That's the creek itself. There's a spot right here that you can park. Like I said, I don't know exactly what's there, how deep it is or anything, but that's it. You will see toward the bottom of this hill the swimming pool, and the turn to go to the lake will be on your right. There's the swimming pool on the left, and the turn to go down to the lake is on your right. Now we're going to go past the turnoff for the lake, and this is for the bank fishermen. I've never hiked to where I'm going to show you on the lake in a little while in the video, but this is the area where you can access the trail that will then take you down to the old swimming area where you do have access to fish from the bank. So you saw me come down to a parking lot. This is behind the community pool. There's a set of stairs that heads down into the woods. This would take you down to the old beach area that would allow you to fish Smokey Valley Lake. It's very pretty here. There are several trails, it looks like. So you can see I've come not very far. Just right there's the stairs, there's my truck, and there is a split, and you have concrete going down toward the lake. So this would be the way to go to the old swimming area, which really isn't bad at all. It's concrete sidewalk, and then looks like concrete stairs. You also have over here access to Three Bridges Trail. It's a 3.5 mile loop that will also give you access to the dam. So this is for bank fishermen. There is access to the lake. You can actually, let me walk over here. You can actually see the lake down there, looking nice and green. And like I said, this sidewalk will take you down to the old swimming area, which I will show you here in a little bit for my kayak. So this is the split. You would go straight, and there's a two-tiered parking lot down there where you can find bank access to Smokey Valley Lake, and to the right is the goat path basically that goes down to the lake. To see the regulations here, if you want to read those, it is a daylight only lake. There is a slot limit of 12 to 15 inches, so you can actually keep smaller bass if you want to do that. I'm not fond of eating bass, but if you want to, you could keep the smaller bass, but you must release anything between 12 and 15 inches. and it is a trolling motor only lake. So there are 3 spots that are paved, and then you have gravel parking over the side, so there is room to park. Didn't expect a big crowd today. Thought with the weather being cold, wouldn't have any issues, but there's been several people come down here today. I'll walk you out here to the lake. Trying my new GoPro chest mount, which I've never used. But this is of course, the ramp into the lake. And if you're thinking about trying to fish here, you probably can't see, but it is very shallow. This whole area through here is 2 foot, maybe 3 foot at the most. Out toward the middle, it actually gets shallower down to about 1 foot. So this whole area through here is very shallow, and I've caught very little fish here. The creek channel is over there, and that does get to be 4 or 5 foot deep, but of course you can't reach that from the bank. See that this is a very primitive type place to bring a boat or even try to fish. It's steep sided on both sides, and really there's only three points of access for bank fishing. Grand Central Station today, good gracious, I think 40 degrees would keep people home. So anyway, this is the boat ramp area. You can see it's limited bank access. I'm literally in 2.4 feet of water right here. If you wanted to fish here, and again, fishing here is very limited, but off to the side over here, that little area right there would be probably 5 or 6 foot deep. So down this way, if you look down that way, that is at the tops 2.5, 3 foot deep. It gets shallower actually the farther out you go. So if you're going to fish that away, fish closer to the bank. Over here, if you want to fish off the ramp area, you want to fish to this side as far as you can go. And like I said, there is 5, 6, 7 foot of water over here. So that would be one area of bank access you would have at the ramp. The rest of it honestly is very shallow. It's very mucky and muddy, so not a whole lot you want to do here. As I was saying, this area right off the ramp, you can see right there's the boat ramp, and I'm sitting here in 6 foot of water. So this area would provide you with a little bit of fishing opportunity, because like I said, on the other side of the ramp, it's 2 foot, 3 foot at the max. Very shallow, and this will at least, like I said, I'm still sitting here in, well, almost 6 foot of water. It's 5.9 feet, so there is some depth here. I'm throwing a chatterbait right now, just trying to see what might be biting. Nothing so far. So just to give you some idea of the depth of the water here, it's 5.7 feet. So all that obviously is very castable. Notice something, and this is for the bank fishermen. There's an access road over here, and off of that road there is a trail that is running all along through there, which will take you down to the old swimming area, which you could bank fish. So that is another trail access that I've never noticed before. But you can see, well, you may not be able to see it, but trust me, there is a trail that is heading down to the main, or the old swimming area. You bank fishermen, this would be the beginning of the old swimming area. And you can see there's a wall right there and an area you could actually stand to cast. And I'm in 12 foot of water. So if you're looking for opportunities, this would be a good one. So this again is the old swimming area where you have access either from the parking lot area I showed you before, or this walking trail that's right up here. And as I come up to the wall, I'm at 11 foot of water. So just know that there is some deeper water here to fish as opposed to the boat ramp area. There's the wall. There's an old, I guess, shelter house, or maybe that was probably where they rented floats and things like that. And I'm still in 11 foot of water, and I'm right off the wall there. So this would be a good spot to come if you wanted to try and catfish or just any kind of fish. I am seeing some fish on my fish finder. Don't know what they are, but there's bass, crappie, and channel cats and bluegill here that I know of. But you can tell, again, this is all paved. It's a sidewalk. Getting to it is a challenge, but once you're here, you do have access to fishing off the bank. All right, right where the stairs come down before the I'm guessing a concession stand, I'm in 8.5 foot of water right here. Just trying to give you some ideas. It's getting shallower. It actually does get shallower in through here. I'm now in 6 foot of water, and now 5 foot of water. So this area where there's a chain link fence and the stairs and things is actually just 4 or 5 foot deep. It's kind of shallow in here. Coming up on the, I guess, the main swimming area, well, old swimming area, there's rusted wrought iron, but it is all concrete, and so there is basically good access to fish. You can see right over here is the beginning of this area, and I'm only in 4 foot of water, so this is still continuing to be pretty shallow. I'll kind of stay with you here, going on across here, coming around to this again, the swimming area. You're looking at 6 foot of water. There is a little bit of a drop off right here, so if you come down to the middle part of that old concrete area, now there's a drop off, and I'm in 13 foot of water, so it's shallow, a little shallower up toward that concrete pad, but right now I'm in 14 foot of water, and that's definitely castable from that concrete dock area, or concrete, I guess, platform. Still in 14 foot of water. There's an old lifeguard chair. You can probably see it right there. And straight off of that lifeguard chair, it is 12 foot of water. So you've got a little dip. Now it's getting a little bit shallower, up to 11, up to 9. So that area back there is actually like a little bowl. And now I'm in 6 foot of water. So coming off the corner of that concrete area, it's back to 6 foot of water. So the middle part of that concrete area would probably be a good spot to fish as it gets up to 14 foot deep. This is the main dam. Well, this is the dam, I guess. And you can see that would definitely offer you bank fishing access. To get to it, you're going to have to hike. I know some people just walked across a few minutes ago, so there is foot access to the dam. I just don't know how big of a hike it's going to be. But if you're adventurous and you want to try some new areas out, that whole area, of course, it's clear. It's fairly deep all around. I'm sitting here in 27 foot of water, trying to jig up a mark, but it's not having much luck at all right now. It's been a very slow day. In the words of Austin Powers, it's frickin' freezing, Mr. Bigglesworth. So, but I did want to show you what the dam looks like. It's a fairly large area. Access, there is a trail over there. It looks like those folks are actually walking up that trail, so it makes a big loop apparently, and there must be a bridge over there because they've crossed the spillway. So I hope that helps if you're looking for areas to bank fish here at Smokey Valley Lake. They are limited. The banks are very steep, and there's lots of trees and things growing over the sides. Give you an idea of the depth off the dam. I'm in 18 foot of water, definitely within a castable range of the dam. I'm probably right about the middle. It gets a little deeper, but 17, 18, 20 foot of water, and the farther you go out, of course, the deeper it's going to be. So really you have three options. You've got the dam, which is a hike, so you have to be adventurous to get here. You've got the boat ramp, which is very limited because of depth or lack of depth. And then probably the best place to bank fish would be the old swimming area, which is a concrete pad that actually has fencing and wrought iron around a lot of it. And there are some deep spots there.